Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
I'm Storm Track 7 Chief Meteorologist Mark Schnackenberg. A little patchy freezing drizzle here this evening, so if you're heading out, be careful. If the road looks wet, it's probably icy. A little bit of a glaze, making roads pretty slick. Untreated sidewalks, as well as parking lots, also could be a bit slick. The elevated surfaces, those bridges on and off ramps, those are the ones that are going to be a bit more susceptible this evening. Tomorrow, winter storm warning in effect across our southern counties, and then bitterly cold tomorrow and into the day on Sunday. Wind is going to be a bit of an issue here tonight. That's going to pull in some of that colder air, 10 to 20 miles an hour. 10 to 20 mile an hour wind all day tomorrow, even into the evening hours. Wind doesn't die down until after midnight, with winds gusting to 30 miles an hour. Now the snow tomorrow is going to be that fluffy, powdery snow, and it's going to blow around pretty easily here tomorrow. So please be careful. Lots of blowing snow expected. Winter storm warning in effect from Cedar Rapids southward. Just north of that along Highway 20, actually a winter weather advisory in effect, where some snow amounts are going to be closer to 1 to 3, 1 to 4 inch range. Now, here's the timing of all of that. Again, patchy freezing drizzle here this evening. Cloudy skies. We start off the day tomorrow. It's going to be cloudy all day. Snow off to the south and west, 7, 8 o'clock. It moves into the area during the morning, and by lunchtime it'll be along Highway 20 and southward. We probably won't see a whole lot, if any, snow across our northern counties. As you get closer to Highway 20, snow amounts and steady snow will increase. And then south of that, snow could be heavy at times during the afternoon and into the early evening hours. This is when the temperatures are going to be a whole lot colder as well. Farther to the north, as you can see, in the evening, not a whole lot. If anything, it's going to be Highway 20 southward, and then this all moves out of the area as we get closer towards midnight. After midnight, the clouds clear quickly, and we've got very cold temperatures on the way here for the day on Sunday with a bit of a breeze. Now, your snowfall forecast. As mentioned, little to no snow across our northern counties here, traced to maybe an inch. Then you get from, let's say, roughly Elkader to Oelwein, maybe towards Waverly, about an inch, and then you drop south to about Highway 20, you get closer to that 3 or 4 inch range of snow. Then you get south of Highway 20, 4 to 7 inches of snow looks pretty likely. And in some locations, isolated higher amounts are possible, especially from Iowa City to Washington. Could be as far north as Cedar Rapids, but generally I think it's going to be Iowa City and Washington that could see some amounts that will be a bit on the higher side. Maybe a hard one to measure just because the wind will be blowing the snow around. So that will be a challenge to measure the snow. Now, after the snow, we also have to deal with the cold. This is for tonight. A wind chill advisory in effect for our northwestern counties. Wind chills could be as cold as 25, maybe 30 below in those locations. A little bit better here in the rest of eastern Iowa. So here's how it looks as we get towards 2 o'clock in the morning as we ring in the new year. 13 below in New Hampton, 8 below in Waterloo. That's the wind chill. Farther to the south and east, a little bit more bearable, but still cold, single digits above 0. Now, as we get into the morning, as mentioned, it's going to be pretty cold here on Saturday. With that wind, daytime highs only in the single digits and teens, but then you factor in that wind and everybody's down below 0 and could be as cold as 20 below in across our northern counties. And it doesn't change throughout the entire day. This is the afternoon. Once again, single digits below 0, teens to 20s below 0, farther to the north. As we get into the overnight hours, I showed you how the clouds clear and the temperatures drop. Wind doesn't die down a whole lot. Still about a 10 or 15 mile an hour wind. I anticipate the National Weather Service, after the storm passes by, will issue a wind chill advisory for all of eastern Iowa for Saturday night into Sunday morning, where wind chills will be anywhere from 20 to almost 30 degrees below 0. And as we get into the afternoon hours, the wind chill gets closer to 0. So Sunday's going to be a little bit better. Monday looks to be a much nicer day. Here's the wind chill as we get towards 5 o'clock. Still down below 0, but it did get a little bit better as you got closer to maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So for tonight, single digits below 0 to the north, teens to the south. That's overnight lows here for tonight. It's a breezy night, winds gusting to 30 miles an hour. During the day tomorrow, we've got snow likely to the south, not a whole lot, if anything, to the north. 3 to 16 degrees. Winds gusting to about 30 miles an hour. Some of the snow in our southern counties could be heavy at times during the afternoon. City by city forecast for Waterloo, Dubuque, Cedar Rapids, and Iowa City. Sunny sky, bitterly cold temperatures here on Sunday. The wind will be lighter. As we look towards Monday, that's going to be a nice day to enjoy the new snow. because temperatures will be in the 20s, the sun will be shining, and the wind looks to be light. As we get into the day on Tuesday, it starts to get a bit breezy. It will be warmer, but it may not feel warmer because the wind out of the south at about 10 to 20 miles an hour. There will be a breezy day coming up on Wednesday. Late Wednesday into early Thursday, a few snow showers are possible. It gets cold again, bitterly cold, single-digit highs Thursday and Friday. We'll drop down below zero. We're going to have several of these nights where lows are going to be below zero. Friday through Monday of next week, cold, teens expected for highs, overnight lows, mainly below zero, but no storms at this point through next weekend.